So last Thursday, former MAGA election clerk from Colorado, Tina Peters, was finally sentenced after being convicted of breaking into her state's election systems to try to somehow prove that Donald Trump actually won the state of Colorado, which of course he did not in the 2020 election. Tina Peters is a close ally of Mike Lindell. And I'll get more to that in a minute because I'm still a little weirded out by the fact that Mike Lindell, in all of these election interference cases, has somehow just escaped any and all scrutiny, really. I know he did get stopped in that line at Hardee's and had his phone taken away, but come on. How is Mike Lindell, who, he is best friends with Tina Peters, and nope, we know he was involved with her. I mean, maybe he didn't do anything criminal. Obviously, at this point, I don't think he did. But it is weird to me that Mike Lindell has just avoided all the criminal charges. I guess everybody else was doing his dirty work and he never had to actually do anything. But that's beside the point. That's just my thoughts on it. But Tina Peters, during her sentencing on Thursday, tried to beg the judge to please don't throw me in jail with these horrible criminals out there. I've been a good law-abiding citizen my whole life. Here's what she told the judge. I'm not a criminal. I have lived my life with honor and with honesty. I don't deserve to go into a prison where other people have committed heinous crimes. However, District Judge Matthew Barrett did not fall for her shtick. Here is what he said in his ruling. Ms. Peters has remained quite defiant, which is her right, but is not helpful. I'm convinced you'd do it all over again. You are no hero. You are a charlatan. You cared about the jets, the podcasts, and the people fawning over you. You are a charlatan, and you cannot help but lie as easy as you can breathe. After that, he sentenced her to 9 years in prison, alongside those heinous criminals that, of course, she didn't want to be around. Well, guess what? Those are now your roomies and your best friends for the next 9 years of your life because of what you did. All because you wanted to go fight for Donald Trump, and now your life is completely destroyed. The next decade, little under a decade, obviously, you will be behind bars. All because of Donald Trump. Here's what I love about this. This sentencing, which again happened on Thursday, so a little more than a month before the election, was the perfect timing. This judge, Matthew Barrett, sent a warning shot across the country to anyone and everyone that would consider breaking the law to try to prove Donald Trump won the election in the event he loses this year. This is your warning sign. This is your future. This is what will happen to you if you try to break into voting systems or change the votes or do whatever. This is what awaits you. A month before the election, that is a powerful message to send. So I am glad not only that this happened, but I'm glad about the timing upon which this happened. Because this is going to serve as a warning to all of Donald Trump's little followers out there. You mess around with any election equipment, any election results in this country next month, and this is what you have to look forward to. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.